things that I like to do when we start is I start broadcasting as soon as I know what's streaming. Then for the first 5 minutes or so, I'm going to spend doing some marketing, some prep, some stuff like that. But we can start talking to these people. Hello, anyone that's in there. If you're in there, say hi. If you're in the chat room, we're going to be... Oh, look at that. Someone already put that up 8 minutes ago. Cool. So let me see if we need to do that on Twitter. What's up, Dolce Gabbana? How are you? Dolce Gabbana is one of our constant mini time appearing fans, I guess you could say. Also, Convoy Dude and Mr. Razor King, who sticks his tongue out at us digitally. Punk. First to say a number. Who? You weren't, because you didn't say a number. You just said first to say a number. Who will be the first to say a number? That is what I'm curious. Who is going to be the first to say a number? What's up, Pyranus Typhoon and 784 Metallica? Something tells me that guy is a big fan of Jethro Tull, the band. So while you guys are getting settled in, and we're going to start playing here in a minute, I want to know if you guys can do me a favor and let us know what the audio levels are like. And by the way, Mr. Gamer Watch wins because he was the first one to say a number. He said 6.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
So this is his mission.
Okay, Rock-On says audio is fine. I'm looking at the levels, and I think I'm very loud, and I think you're really low, so I'm going to try to balance that a little better.
Another season.
It's hard for us to tell. Maybe put the mic closer to your mouth.
Freshmen arrive wide-eyed.
Get like uncomfortably close.
Glory.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
While seniors,
yeah, I think that's a little better. I'm still really, really loud.
There are only a handful of these opportunities in a man's life.
So, Rock-On Studio has a question. Feel free to ask the question while we fiddle with some audio stuff. Here, count to 10 for me.
It's on these fields where history is made. Where legends begin
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Traditions tell the story of what you represent, of those that forge the legacy you uphold. When you come charging out of the tunnel, 100,000 people will be watching your every move. How you respond to that pressure is what defines you. These are the moments that reveal your toughness,
Yeah, you are
your determination, and your pride.
So, here, how about this? Since I'm
The Roughnecks on the Sooner Schooner. Ralphie charging out of the gate.
Let's see if that works.
And Chief Osceola planting his spear.
You up? How about that?
The time
1, 2, 3, 4.
has
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Your
There you go.
time
Here, we're
is
gonna
now.
talk for a second.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
So we'll keep me high, and we'll bring you high. So how about that?
All right.
I think, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, you know what? I'll just yell then, all right, guys? How about that? I'll just yell. Woo! All right, well, if you guys can't hear us, then I'll do sign language the whole time. How about that?
You guys turned up
Is that
the
cool?
boost gain in your sound settings?
They say what in the who? Uh-oh, the mighty Krell might have a solution. Come on, Mighty Krell. Salute us.
Mighty?
You're the Mighty Krell. Look at the Mighty Krell fixing stuff.
How do I get over to this one?
On that computer. With that mouse
EA
and that
Sports.
keyboard.
It's in the game.
The Mighty Krell doesn't know the difference between a Mac and a PC. Oh. That's me. No, that's
that
me.
one's you.
That's
Can
me.
you test real quick?
Yeah, hello.
Alright, so go in here.
Boost. Whoa. How about that? Does that help anyone? And
Hello.
That helps me, not you. Hopefully. Let's bump that up.
Krell, why isn't
Oh,
Dragon's
yeah.
Nest offline?
Cool.
Why is Dragon's Nest
Why
online?
isn't it offline?
Why isn't Dragon's Nest
That's
offline?
Oh, because it's multiplayer. Multiplayer experience. You want to play with your friends.
Woohoo.
Can they hear you now? Are they good?
I think so. I mean, the levels look fine. The levels look like
Yeah,
really
I
loud,
guess so.
actually. But let's talk for like 2 seconds. Talk.
Hello.
Perfect. I like it.
Cool.
Sounds good to me. Thank you very much, Mighty Crow.
You are welcome, sir.
Awesome. So there you go. We got it all fixed up as best we can. I'm sounding kind of metallic today for you guys because I'm not on my normal headset. It's okay, though. I think that's just fine and dandy. Yes, you can hear both of us, Mr. Gamer Watch. We have fixed it. And we are going to play a little NCAA. I think that's what we're going to start off doing. We're going to hit the forward button. What's up, guys? WallE here with Mahalo Games, and we are here with also Nick. And we're playing some NCAA. We're going to talk some football. We're going to have a good time with it. I'm going to be the LSU Tigers, a.k.a. soon-to-be national champions, #1 team in the nation. Go Tigers. And I do mean that GeauxgeA. How about I spell it? It's better when I spell it. Geaux. There you go. That's what I'm trying to spell. Go Tigers. Woo. I want to be purple, though. I demand to be.
You're one of those uniform guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where is it? There it is. Purple. And you know what? Just to be weird, I'm gonna do white pants too. And just to be weirder, I'm gonna use the odd gold helmet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the LSU no one knows. Who wields the mighty band hammer today? Well, that'd be us, the hosts of the show. If you don't want to be banded, don't say naughty things, don't be mean to people unnecessarily. Also, you have to like LSU. Anyone that doesn't, anyone that likes Auburn or Alabama or Texas, Texas, I will ban you immediately.
I like
if
Texas.
I see there immediately. He's been banned. Go, banned. Krell has been banned. All right.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Cool. Let's do this. And one of the things we wanted to do. Oh, we're gonna do it nighttime, by the way, because
Fair enough.
we're playing in Death Valley, and the only way to play in Death Valley is at night. Oh, you know what? Hold on, 2 seconds. You entertain the crowd for a second.
All right. Hey. How's the Gundam party going?
Awful. I got forced into. I found DLC for it, so I started doing that. But I literally
really?
got forced into a character that's like level 1, with like a crappy Gundam. So I'm getting my ass kicked.
Oh,
It's
that
taking
sucks.
forever.
He looks
So,
pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's
Looks like a ninja.
awesome name like Mighty
Yeah.
Cheetah. Better be.
Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Nessler, and beside me in the booth is Kirk Aaron
Oh,
Andrews is also
nice.
with us. She'll be reporting from the sideline.
Cool.
This presentation of college football is brought to you by Coke Zero. Real Coke taste and zero
right.
calories. And we've got a good one tonight between the Ohio State
all
Buckeyes
about
and
the LSU
the
hat.
LSU Tigers.
Completely forgot I had this here. Doesn't match my outfit. That's what I care about in life.
What's up, guys? This is Pro and Play Video Games, and I have another video in our DLC missions for Dynasty Warriors 1 and 3. This is a mission that came when you purchased.
Alrighty. So one of the things we're going to be talking about today while we are playing some NCAA is all things football. So if you guys have any questions, concerns, topics you want to chat about relating to the NFL or NCAA, let us know. We're down to talk some
gameplay. I don't really expect much from
you
this
know,
mission.
football. Because that's what we're all about. Football's back almost. We got preseason NFL in just a couple weeks, and the NCAA season starts just a week or two after that. You excited for the football season, Nick?
Pretty excited, yeah. Pretty, sounds pretty good.
Not a tackle for a loss. That sucks. What do we think about the lockout this year?
Lockout
That's a great
sucks.
starter question. The lockout was horrible.
Yeah.
That was just
awful.
Downright bad. I
Terrible.
thought it was just a bunch of greedy people being greedy. There were some interesting points they were trying to make with sort of the rookie salary cap stuff. Oh,
There you go.
but
It's that linebacker thing.
But on the whole, the lockout was just it dragged on way too long. It was the kind of stuff that really should have been resolved, you know, easily and amicably, you know, just quietly during the offseason. I'm glad it's over. I really am. I think that was
There you go.
It's because I'm wearing the gold helmets. They didn't play well when they wore these gold helmets at one time.
Just uses his speed to get the sack.
Texas already seen a huge difference here in terms of.
So-
Levy is right. Oh yeah, I should play. Levy is right. The Cowboys will not beat the Saints because the Cowboys are what is politely referred to as a bad team, whereas the Saints are, you know, Super Bowl favorites. I don't know. I'm a little biased, but I would say so. Them and the Packers and the Patriots, I would say, are the teams to beat this year. A lot of people are talking the Eagles right now because of all the moves they made, but I don't understand it. I don't think they're all that hot to begin with. What do you think? Who do you think is going to go far this year in the NFL?
I think the Jets are going to do pretty well.
The Jets. You know
I think the Jets are going to do pretty well once again.
No.
The
you know what they
Eagles are not looking too bad as of right now.
I will give the Jets some props because picking up Plaxico Burress, I think, was a smart move. He's got something left in the tank.
I hope so.
And he's going to do some good stuff for them. Him and Santonio Holmes, that's actually a pretty good wide
Yeah.
receiver duo.
From the 47-yard line, it's first down.
They balance each other out pretty well.
It's the next day says, I think that Nick will win. Sorry, Wally. I think that's some locker board material that you can put down inside my brain the next days. I appreciate that. Also,
Yeah.
in my view. The Convoy dude says, what's your favorite football team, Nick? NFL or what's your favorite football type? NFL or NCAA?
I mean, I think college is more exciting, but I think the NFL is more accessible because, you know, if I want to watch my favorite college team, I'm not going to be able to watch that team, you know. Most likely, like, if I want to watch Rutgers, you know, Rutgers isn't going to be on because I'm from New York. They're not going to be on ABC, but, you know, pretty much do whatever NFL team you want. Aww.
Mr. Gamer Watch, yeah, this is probably going to be the only game we're going to play today, but we'll play this for a little while because we're in a football state of mind. And I'm on a PS3 and we don't have Madden yet because that game is gone. It was supposed to come out today, I think, or tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think it was supposed to come out tomorrow.
But the
it got
lockout
pushed 'cause
ruined
of
that
the
for everyone, for everybody.
lockout, man.
Yep.
And you know what's really annoying? They pushed it almost a full month, and yet you're still going to have to download updated rosters when you get it. Like,
There we
I
go.
had him at the goal line.
Am I tired?
Are you tired?
No, I'm
It's the middle of the day. It's
alright.
lunch.
Yeah.
You just had
I'm
lunch with
alright.
a really nice chicken.
Bang.
So a 7-play
They market this game. They market Allstate and Nike very well in this game.
Yeah, well, that's the
Everywhere
thing
you look.
I really dig about this because they do that in real NCAA a lot too.
Yeah.
Like that's where the All-State logo is. In
Yeah,
real life.
yeah, I
So it
know.
kind of gives it a sense of realism, and I really feel like I'm, playing. Like this looks like Death Valley. This looks
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a really good representation of the stadium down in Baton Rouge, and
Yeah, I've always preferred the college games more because you can I don't know, you can feel the shift of transition and play very well. Ooh.
oh, that was a nice catch. That was a nice user catch by Moi.
That's the risk you take when you leave a receiver to rush the passer.
I think you should know up front that because we are live, I'm not going to
from their own 39-yard line.
put a cork in my cockiness. I'm going to be very vocal about how awesome I am, Nick. So just don't get too upset about it when
Fair enough. That's fair.
Come on.
Left and quickly taken down. The running back gets 2 on the carry.
The sophomore just stuck it to the ball. That's a very good tackle.
Somebody's intoxicated.
Yeah,
on,
Nick Hayes. I guess it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I hope it is where you are.
5 o'clock in New York, so that's fair enough.
Hey, that makes sense.
To the right.
Oh,
Falling back incomplete.
I had him too. Can we do FIFA
FIFA
12?
12.
No. Not that I think soccer isn't a sport, but based on the definitions of sport, soccer's not a sport.
FIFA's fun though. You ever play FIFA?
FIFA's fun. No,
FIFA's a
I
good
don't,
game.
mean,
I
I
like
don't
FIFA.
mean FIFA is unfun. I just mean soccer isn't a sport. Also, apparently, I'm really bad at this.
Because even if you can't come up with the sack,
I don't even think FIFA. Is FIFA 12 out yet? I don't even
No,
think
FIFA
that's-
12 is not out. That is
that wouldn't
a
be-
mislabel, I believe. When he meant, he said I meant
Ah.
FIFA 11. No, FIFA is a lot of fun. I kid because I do like.
And this one is a beauty.
Where did that go? Let's go in the end zone.
Nope.
Ah.
Now that's a punt right there. That's a pro punt.
Ohio State sucks.
Conley Punk says, "Will you think the Packers repeat?" Honestly, no. I think it's really hard to repeat in the NFL, and the Packers got really lucky in the playoffs. I think they not lucky. I mean, they played well. They earned it, but everything came right for them. They all came together perfectly and coalesced, and they didn't win their division last year. I don't know that they're going to win it this year, although the Bears are much worse than they were last year. They're not going to win it. So I guess they can win their division, but I just don't see them going far in the playoffs again. They're not as, complete as an offensive team as, say, New Orleans or even Philadelphia is.
And he's brought down at the 48. He's off to a
3rd
fast start. That
August.
completion puts him at 100 yards.
well, the quarterback is making great reads. And
What platform are we playing this on? This is the PlayStation 3 version. We are rocking some PS3.
From their own
The
48-yard line.
appropriate console for all things fun.
Oh, look at the next days. The lockout was bull. I had to watch NASCAR. I lost a lot of manly points, but I'm glad the football lockout is over.
Yeah. No, you know what the cool thing is? I will say, this
Oh.
was one perk of the lockout is now that it's over, like all the stuff is happening very quickly. Like it's the last week and a half has been exciting for football fans. There's been so much stuff happening. With
wild.
free agency and now training camps are already starting. We did lose the Hall of Fame game, which actually should have been this week, and that's unfortunate. But we did get through it, and we get some preseason games starting, I think, the week of the 11th.
if the defense wants to line up and
The Saints are playing the 49ers in that first preseason game, which is exciting because living in Los Angeles, I should be able to watch that game. That game should be covered on television. I think all the Bay Area and Chargers games are on local TV. So that excites me.
Oh, they're having a little Xbox PS3 debate.
Oh yeah, Xbox, PS3. Well, some of you guys are right, some of you guys are wrong. Not going to put labels on it, but all you Xbox people are wrong, and all you PS3 people are right.
Well, I mean, I have an Xbox, and I enjoy it thoroughly. I think it's. I don't like the pay per online. That kind of sucks, but.
But then again, they do online so well.
Yeah,
Like,
they
I mean, it's
do.
worth the pay.
Yeah. It's
So
very,
I will
it's
give
very
them
nice.
The Xbox has a significantly better online experience. And it's not to say the PlayStation Online experience is bad per se. It's just scattered.
Picking up the Mike linebacker blitz and hitting his man for the first down.
It's, you know, just kind of there.
And exciting.
So like it really depends on the game developers to have a good online experience. Like I played Marvel vs. Capcom 3 online, and I actually think that works really well. But it would work better on the Xbox Live in its standard sort of set. All right, well, that's the end of the first quarter, and we're going to stop our record right now and then come back immediately into the next record. So we will see you guys then.
It took 20 minutes.
Awesome. So welcome back to some quarter 2 action of this LSU Ohio State grudge match. I believe someone asked me in the chat box, who's the best quarterback in the NFL right now? Which that's a good topic. I think we could spend the next quarter talking just about that. I think that there is a top 3, and it's Manning, Brady, and Breeze. And I think there's a big gap right after that, where Aaron Rodgers, Phillip Rivers, Ben Roethlisberger, who isn't as good stat-wise, but he's won 2 Super Bowls, and he's been to another one. Like you can't, he's been to 3. You can't deny that. That's I don't think Rodgers is going to pass Brees soon, because if you look at it honestly, no quarterback in the history of the NFL has had a more productive, better 5-season set than Brees has had since he joined New Orleans. I mean, I'm serious. He's thrown for over 4,400 yards every season. That's never been done over a 5-season stretch. He is the first quarterback since Marino, actually the only quarterback since Marino, to throw for 5,000 yards in a season, and last year was one of his worst seasons since being in New Orleans, and he was still
productive.
Amazing.
Yep. He was on my fantasy team too.
A 90+ quarterback rating. His thing was he had a lot of interceptions last year, which I think was the Madden curse more than anything else.
Yeah.
That's how the Madden curse got Drew Brees this year. He threw more interceptions. Oh, at least I got that. But yeah, I think when it comes to the very top, though, Brady and Manning, that's a really tough one. You've got a guy like Peyton Manning, who statistically is the man, and then you've got another guy like Brady, who's just won consistently. Wrong button again. It's hard to be good at this playing.
Oh yeah, that's a good point about the that Mr. Gamer Watch made.
What did he say?
He said Xbox doesn't get shut down because the PS3, the whole system got hacked and whatnot.
That's not fair. The first of all, the PSN didn't get shut down. It was purposefully taken down so people's data and credit card information was safe. The same thing could have totally.
That's that linebacker thing. It's crazy. They're incredible.
Fantastic playing linebacker over here with his stretchy powers. But the same thing could have happened to the Xbox. I mean, it's everything. Everyone is susceptible to hacking. You know, it's just an unfortunateness. Come on, get a good bounce. Yeah. Oh, that could have been bad for him.
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger is the best quarterback today, says my personal zombie. No, I completely disagree. He's good. He's been to some Super Bowls. I mean, I cannot take any credit away from him for doing that. But he just doesn't have. He can't take over a game like the top guys can. You'll never really see, when push comes to shove, Ben Roethlisberger coming up and destroying and killing in a game. Like his first Super Bowl, he won the Super Bowl, credit to him, but he had like a 14 quarterback rating or something really abysmal.
And he's tackled at the 11. That completion gives him 200 yards.
The Madman 95 likes potatoes. That's interesting because I actually like potatoes. So between the two of us, we've got issues.
Quarterback in the gun, empty backfield, 5 wide receivers in the formation.
Potatoes. Cook them, mash them, put them in a stew.
That makes it 3 touchdowns.
Huh? Anyone?
Quarterback is just having a great game so far. He's had absolutely
The thing I love about Ohio State in this game is that Terrell Pryor is in the NFL right now, and he's still on their team in this game.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely wonderful. Because
That's
he's really
the only
good.
reason that the Buckeyes can compete with LSU. Also, I'm paying about half attention because I'm trying to be entertaining. Rock On Studio, you better stop spamming because I've got the ban hammer, and I am not afraid to use it. Also, I did not shoot up any bar yesterday. I was at a bar yesterday for pub trivia. I even answered. Very good. I answered this. All right, bye-bye, Rock On Studio. I did answer one question I was quite proud of knowing. Block him. Whoop. Oh. This was a tight end. Fooled by cookies, says cookies ruled. Good. I'm glad you know that cookies are your superior now that they fooled you.
Now it's 1st and 10.
Pizza.
See, now they're debating cookies or pizza. That's a very tough question. Are they chewy cookies? Is it
Are they warm?
Yes. Oh! Really, number 2. You're going to just fall down like that.
You know what you should do? They have this thing. You know the roster share in this game?
Yeah.
If you type in Catch 22, I guess it's the guy's name on PS3 and Xbox. All the names are put in of the real people.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's like
I love that. People who put the time and effort to do that.
He does it every year too. It's wonderful.
Your guy is amazing. Hey Nick, do you know what team Pryor went to?
Not. He was trying out for somebody. I don't remember who, but I have no idea.
I remember hearing him say that he was willing to go to Canada for a year.
Oh.
Which isn't actually a bad idea for a quarterback like that because he's not going to get to play.
It's like Brandon Jennings.
Yeah. Go play in Canada for a little while and get some good tape on you. Although I think he was picked up in the supplemental draft. I think that's
yes,
he
was.
Yeah, supplemental draft. I just don't know who. Try to get it in through traffic. All right, I'm down by 3 scores, so I'm going for it. I ain't scared. All right, I'm a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. Are we near Tyler live streaming? Yeah, he's on the other side of the room, actually. Yes! Boom! That's right. Mr. Gamer Watch says, Wally, why did you pick that name? What name? Wally? Because I didn't pick that. That was bestowed upon me. The last time
it's
Mahalo
great.
has a live stream, it lagged badly for me. This time it's great. I'm glad for you, Nick Hayes. I'm glad that it's working out for you better. We try our best to make sure our streams are smooth, and for the most part they are, but every now and then someone comes up with some lag, and we feel bad for it. I'm glad it's working out for you. Oh no, it's starting to storm there, the 9999999 says. Be safe, buddy. Be safe. Mr. Gamer Watch wants to know if I like comics. I do, but this is a football stream, sir. But yes, I do. I actually just went down to Comic-Con this year for the first time ever.
Oh, how was that?
That
In
was
San Diego?
Oh yeah, down in San Diego. That was incredible. It was my first time down there, and I got to go as press, so I got to go do interviews and talk to some people, and be all over the place. It was nice. It was awesome. A couple people are throwing down requests for teams they want to see. Next game, we will totally do that. We'll take your choices and we'll just choose. But right now, these are teams we picked. I'm LSU because I'm awesome, and he's Ohio State because for some reason I don't know, his controller. That couldn't have been a purposeful choice.
Wale, do you have every game literally?
Do I have every game? No. Have I played every game? That's for me to know and you to find out by asking me questions like,
Did you see Seth Green at the Comic-Con?
No, actually I didn't. I almost did the Robot Chicken panel and roundtable press thing, but I had more important stuff to do. Bonley Punk 28 says, pick the NFL playoff teams for the year.
I think Packers will do it again in their division.
The Packers will win their division.
Yeah.
Out west in the NFC West, I'm gonna say Seattle because
Yeah. I think
Pete Carroll's such a great coach.
I think I don't know. Cardinals with Rams is tough because they're both
the Rams
awful
are good.
in their
I
own
like
ways.
They've got Bradford.
Who's gonna be
awesome.
good.
He's
yeah,
fantastic. You have to love that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think when it comes down to it, Pete Carroll as a coach, he's gonna find a way to make it happen.
Yeah.
Then
the AFC East is gonna be ridiculous.
AFC East, I don't even want to pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pick the Patriots just because they're stacked. I mean, they got Ocho Cinco, which as a replacement for Randy Moss, like it's perfect. You don't need him to be an every down guy. You just need him to have a threat downfield. It's the perfect place for a guy like Ocho Cinco. And then they also got someone else real big. Albert Haynes.
Yeah.
Like if anything, the Patriots are the heat of the NFL. They got much better talent than the Eagles.
He makes it to the 18-yard line.
Wow. Someone by the name of Mike Flacey says LSU, shocking, WallE, shocking. I was going to play South Carolina, but my controller broke when I tried to make the pick because it was like, don't do it. It's just an awful choice. Steve Spurrier himself actually came over here and slapped the controller out of my hand. And I said, but ball coach, I want to be your team. I want to, and no, you can't do it. You're not good enough. And I'm like, okay, fine, sweet. That was a rambling story. What the heck was that?
Oh my God.
What was that?
I bet Marcus Lattimore is going to be absolutely disgusting this year. The running back for South Carolina.
Yeah.
He's going to be
he's
filthy.
There's some talent on that team.
Oh yeah. Alshon Jeffrey.
If they were in any other
besides the SEC,
any other conference, they'd be competing for the conference championship year in and year out for the next few years. That's not a basketball.
Ooh.
All right, 3rd and 25. I can do this. No. Dang it. Convoy dude wants to know where Gus is. Gus is around. Gus might make an appearance later.
Who's Gus?
Gus is my green squid.
Oh.
He often streams with me.
He drops back. He airs it out.
All right, it's got the distance.
Oh, wow.
Oh, go! He's so big. Right, look, they're going to go crazy. That's right. Boom. I love it. Absolutely love it. Go, tight end, go. I'm alive.
Sure about the blitz. I went all zone. Should have brought the blitz.
Someone asked my story of how I came to Mahalo. I'll gladly tell it to you in the next quarter. We're almost done with this one, and I don't. My controller's glitching like nothing else.
How much percent are you to the next level?
Touched. Oh! Really?
Well.
Really?
I think I did do one quest though.
Really?
So
Really?
that'll catch
Really?
Second down, 10 yards to go.
What channel are you
Ball on
in?
the 17.
Someone's giving you props for your.
Thank you. Well, I got to get it in the end zone before you give me props. There it is.
Ooh.
Yes.
24-14.
Touchdown.
You can see why the quarterback loves getting him the ball.
There it is.
I don't think you have to have a target.
Really? Yeah, I asked that question before. You never answered. Motorhead, which question was that? We will answer all questions. If the chat stream goes up and we can't see it, then and a question's missed, feel free to ask it again. That's not going to get annoying, I swear. I'm not going to mind. Anyway.
5-play, 83-yard drive, and they add 7 points to the scoreboard. So the score now, 24-14. With only a few ticks
Oh, the story one? Okay, well, I'll tell you guys that story in the next quarter, because I'm about to stop the record for 2 seconds at the end of this quarter, and I want that to be a nice, full story for the people that don't get to watch this live.
Oh no.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
That looks great on camera too.
It's pretty much game over if you're trying to catch him. You kind of had that feeling he was going to.
This is your fault. Who am I going to blame? I'm going to blame Fishman 123451. Thank you. It's all your fault. You did that to me. Are you happy? Does that make you excited that you were able to cause such pain and displeasure in me?
Do you have any quests or anything to get?
And you know what? He gets the ball first.
Oh, Motorhead's lolling right now. He's lolling.
You lull all you want, Motorhead. You just lull away. Ugh, disgusting.
Actually,
Just
come out this way, 'cause I think
absolutely
over here is a
disgusting.
quest. Come out the other side.
All right. You stop your dancing, you nut. Literally, he's a nut. That's what a buck guy is. Get it? Get it?
Did you switch the thing with the 2-second? After you have to switch the.
Yeah, I already did it.
Oh wow.
Super quick. You just hit stop and start. Okay, so as we start the second half, it was asked how I started to work at Mahalo.
Oh, Keston's got his roller coaster on. His roller's like raffle.
Okay, Keston, really? You're gonna roller coaster?
His roll full of raffle copter.
Oh, God. You guys. I was a freelance editor here in Los Angeles, just doing jobs as they came along, and I was on Craigslist of all places, and a cryptic job posting came up, said it was looking for an editor with video game experience for a website in Santa Monica. So I was intrigued. They asked us to make a video saying why we would want to be working for this company, why we would want to play video games for a living. And so I made a video. I put some stuff together. I showed off a couple props like my original Final Fantasy VII and some other fun stuff. And it was a good enough video that got me an interview, got in the door, and pretty much it just started working here. And now I started doing iPad games at first. Love that stuff. I'll probably be bringing that back now in our age of live streaming. And now I'm just doing normal console games. I like doing a lot of Lego games and sports games. I think that's sort of my niche at the moment. And movie games. I like movie games.
The Nyan cat is stupid and annoying.
It is.
What's the Nyan cat?
That's the little 8-bit cat that's a Pop-Tart and has a rainbow behind it.
Oh, okay. I hate when they swat it.
I don't know why you don't just catch it. If your hand is on the ball.
I don't understand that.
Because I could use the turnover right now, guys. I could use the turnover.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 23.
Do I like Rebecca Black? Only on Fridays. Get it? Anybody? That was clever, right? No one?
There we go.
At the 12-yard line. Kirk, he's really got a lot of confidence in his receivers.
Yeah, I think he does, but in this case, I think he just threw it up for grabs. He thinks his
People are asking, how do you apply? Yeah, well, we are at the moment, we're not hiring anymore. We've got a full team right now. We might be bringing some more people on in the future. You always want to keep your eye out on stuff like that. You apply to it just like any other job, because this is just any other job. So be, vigilant and in the area, and give it your best go.
Sing peanut butter jelly time to Krell.
Krell wants to know if he can apply from the UK. No, Krell, you cannot apply from the UK.
I can't. Is there a Mahalo video games in Brazil?
In Brazil?
Yes.
There is, unfortunately, there isn't, because you guys played dirty pool in our World Cup soccer match, female World Cup soccer. I did not like how you guys played, so I'm sorry. I'm just closing the door on the Brazilians.
Someone asked you to sing peanut butter jelly time to
It's
Krell.
peanut butter jelly time, Krell. Peanut butter jelly time, Krell. It's peanut butter jelly time. That's a remix. It's kind of like, slightly different.
We've got a first and 10.
What were you saying, please?
Oh.
There it is. Oh, you can't tackle me.
Oh,
You
jeez.
can't tackle me. I am untackleable. Ah! You could tackle me. I let you tackle me. I let you tackle me. Spiro HC says, how long are we going to be streaming for? I don't know. We're going to play a game or two, maybe 3, depending on how much fun we're having. At about 3:30 our time, Pacific Standard Time, we'll decide if we want to stop, and if we want to keep going, we will. Kind of depends on you guys and how we feel. We're having a good time so far. Convoy Dude says, can I pull off freestyle like Chad? No. No one can
Who's Chad?
Chad is one of our other gamers. He's going to be in later this week. You can meet him then. He does a lot of music stuff. He's fantastic.
Yeah. Do you think Need for Speed The Run will be any good?
I think so.
Blue Mountain State, great show.
I've never watched that. Is it
seen
good?
it?
I've actually got season 1 sitting over there.
Very funny.
Sealed. I have not watched it yet.
Season 1 and 2 are free on Netflix. Still.
They are.
Thank you, because I got it free on DVD, Krell.
Well,
I'm better than you.
In case you wanted to have season 2.
Do I think Need for Speed The Run will be any good? I'm looking forward to it. I like the Need for Speed games, and I'm answering this question twice. Really?
Oh.
Really? You're just going to throw it right at the linebacker?
Battlefront 3 or Modern Warfare 3?
Really good question. Battlefield 3 is going to
Or
look...
Battlefield.
Yeah, it's Battlefield 3. It's going to look a lot better. It's going to be a superior-looking game, for sure. I just don't believe that the story is going to be anywhere near what the Modern Warfare 3 story can be. I'm really thinking Modern Warfare 3 is going to be a really great...
Oh, Avatar Dude wants us to use the Gators next.
Well, I'm not. If you want to, you can.
I
I'm
guess
not.
so.
I will absolutely not.
I was
going to
play at South Carolina,
with
but
a 10-foot pole.
oh yeah, that's right. That's your rival.
No.
There we go.
So, moral of that story: if it's 4th and goal from the 15, throw it in the end zone. I'm looking at you, Les Miles, because that's something you would have done in real life. I'm just saying. Just saying. Throw it to the end zone. It's a practical example I just showed you there. I sacrificed my win in this game for you, Les Miles. We'll eat some grass now.
What's your favorite game of all time?
I showed it to you guys earlier. It's Final Fantasy VII. Look at that. I have an original copy of it, too. Isn't that neat? Final Fantasy VII. Original copy.
Second down and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Any more football topics you guys want to talk about? Because this is the football stream. We've already talked about best quarterbacks in the league. I think the consensus.
What do you think about the last Assassin's Creed? I thought the online was good, but the story is repetitive, and they should just come out with an Assassin's Creed 3 already, because I want to play as a new person.
That's pretty much sums it up. Yeah.
In the gun, 5 wide receivers.
There we go.
He's level at the 29.
When they broke the huddle, I'm sure everybody.
See, what you guys are failing to see in this stream right now is how much closer the game was when we were playing offline.
Fair enough.
It's
And they've got all their DBs in there to match
trying
up
really
against the
hard
5 wide
to
set.
not be too embarrassed.
Caught with room to work.
Oh.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 46.
What do you think of Plexico
Jet.
Burris as a Jet? I think it's great for him. I think it's really good for the Jets. I think that's one of the best places he could possibly go to. He's got a lot left in the tank, I think. He's just such a good player.
Yeah.
That he's
Good athlete. He's a freak.
He's going to be a factor on that team.
Drops back on first down.
That said, I think the Jets are still a bit overrated, and that sucked.
Touchdown. What a
I think Rex Ryan as a coach is a fantastic, maybe one of the best defensive coordinators in the game, but as a head coach, I'm not a fan. I think he's too boisterous. I think he's too arrogant, and it's going to bite him in the butt sooner rather than later. He has made it to the AFC Championship game in the last 2 years. That does not give you license to be an arrogant D-bag. You just lost right on the footstep of the Super Bowl. You should be humble. You should be, quiet and stoic, knowing how close you can get. But no, he runs his mouth off like we've got the best team in the NFL. No, you don't. You've got a really great defense because you're a great defensive mind, and you've got, an offense that if it was a third of as good as like New Orleans or Philadelphia even, or Houston. If you had an offense a third as good as those, you would have been in the Super Bowl both years. Like yeah. Blech.
Oh, someone asked you, what are your thoughts on Reggie Bush going to the Dolphins?
Oh, Reggie Bush to the Dolphins. That's conflicting for me. The first time I heard that, I was very upset. And then I thought about it, and it makes sense for both the team and for Reggie Bush. I'm bummed. He was one of my favorite players. I've always loved Reggie. I saw him in his rookie season. I got to see him play. I saw him recently in 09. He is just a great player all around. Unfortunately, he just costs too much. And when a guy like Darren Sproles is available, which gives you a lot of the same skill set, and we can do a lot of the same things, and the Saints have a Mark Ingram from the draft, you just don't need Reggie Bush anymore. And it's just an unfortunate truth. It's just like Jeremy Shockey. I love Jeremy Shockey. Like my jerseys, the two Saints jerseys I own is Shockey and Bush. But just like Bush, his time was done. He's expensive, and we have a better option already on the team in Jimmy Graham. That says, I think in Miami, Reggie Bush is going to flourish. I think he's going to have an opportunity to be in a offense that is really excited to use a guy like him in a more featured role, which is going to be great for Reggie. I think Reggie is in a position to be a premier back, and I wish him all the best luck in the world.
Yeah, I don't know if, like, they want him to be an every down back. I don't know if he can do that.
He's not going to be an every down back.
You don't think so?
He can be an every down player.
Yeah, like,
because Miami does a lot of weird, like the Wildcat.
Yeah,
imagine a Wildcat where you've got Ronnie Brown and Reggie Bush both in the backfield, and you can direct snap it to either of them, and both of them can take it to the house. And Ronnie Brown can get the snap and maybe do a quick dump off to Reggie Bush in space. Like, that's going to be sick.
Yeah, plus he works well in like a slot and a flex formation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how Bush fits in Miami, because of all the offenses in the NFL, that's the one that'll be the most experimental with a guy like him. And that's what he needs. He needs a team that is willing to just go nuts and use him in just weird ways, which the Saints were kind of that team for a little while, but without a consistent every down back, which we haven't had since Deuce McAllister, it was just very difficult. Oh, the wrong button! Very difficult. Who is the best defensive coordinator, in my opinion? I just previously said Rex Ryan, I think, is one of the best in the NFL. He's phenomenal. What he does on defense is just sick. I'm partial to Greg Williams with New Orleans, obviously, because he brought the Saints to the Super Bowl, and I fully believe that. How about you? Do you have any defensive coordinators you can think of that are...
Rex Ryan's good, and the whoever the guy is on the Ravens is good too. The Ravens have
what's his name? He's like an old dude.
Yeah.
Been there forever. He's him and the guy for the Steelers too.
Yeah.
Those guys are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like they are Hall of Fame defensive coordinators. I would take them any day of the week.
Like Grandpa Lemon.
So the offense will stay on the field and attempt the two-point conversion.
NFL and NBA 45 says bye. Bye. Hope you had fun. I know I did. Yes!
Got the two. And 8-play, 86
coming back.
Drive, and they get 8 points after that two-point conversion. So
Whew.
now 45-22.
Can we play it on PAL consoles too?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that NCAA had a European release. I mean, it's EA, and they are not one to, you know, skip out on making money by. Oh, come on! This is just ludicrous. Yeah, I understand what PAL is, Mr. Big Ed, but thank you. Some people might not. I did not intend that to be a.
Young wide receivers out there. This is a guy you want to pay attention to.
Aaron Madden 4 from Twitter said, at JW WallE, WallE, did I get banned? Because they keep saying try again later. Aaron Madden, if you're watching, I can tell you that I did not ban you. So I don't know if you have. I've actually heard people say that same thing before. I think it might be a different issue, not banning. but I can tell you that I did not ban you. But that does remind me that I do have a Twitter feed up right now. If you wanted to interact directly with me on Twitter, that is at JW WallE, and I'll type it in for you guys.
Yeah.
At JW WallE. If you're getting frustrated, the chat's just moving too quickly for you. If you follow me on Twitter and send me an @ mention, I will read that because that's up for me as well. Also, there's a Mahalo Video Games Twitter as well that you can follow. That's all of us at Video Games. That is the Mahalo team. If you have anything fun and awesome to share with us, or if you have any requests or anything else, send that to @Video Games. So that is us. Sandy wants a shout out, so okay.
Oh, hey Sandy.
What's up?
5 wide receivers. Looks to the end zone and it's caught. Touchdown.
52.
Nick, do you like tacos?
Now has 6 on the
Tacos
day.
are good.
It's hard to find an adjective
You like
to
tacos?
describe
I
it.
do.
How long are you in LA for?
Just till Friday, then I'm going back.
If you have a chance, there's a place called Tito's Tacos, not too terribly far from here. Best tacos in town. Fantastic tacos.
And they're lining up for the 2-point conversion here.
NFL and NBA
Oh, I'm going
45.
for 2. Sorry
What
about
was
that.
your question?
Just took their first
If I didn't answer it, I will gladly answer it now. Right now, though, Mr. Vegetto 2 says, "What sports games do you are looking forward to? Anything about NBA 12? I don't know anything about NBA 12.
NBA 2K12.
But 2K, well, that's the thing is NBA 12, the EA,
Is the EA one?
version, cannot hold a candle to the 2K series in basketball right now.
Nuh-uh.
The 2K series, 2K11, might have been
That,
the greatest basketball game ever, maybe one of the best sports games.
yeah, that game was awesome.
And 2K12 looks amazing because the crux of 2K11 was the Michael Jordan stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The crux of 2K12 is Magic Johnson, Larry Bird,
Oh.
which I think is significantly more compelling than just
Yeah.
Michael Jordan dominating everything. This is a legitimate legend versus legend rivalry they're putting in there, and that's exciting. So I cannot wait for 2K12. I'm also extremely excited about Madden 12 coming out. Anytime a Madden game is released, it's exciting. We might actually be doing some, covering the content of the midnight launch of Madden. We're not certain yet, but it's such a big deal that we might just have to. It is asked, what is my favorite gun in Black Ops? My favorite gun in Black Ops is the gun that turns the system off and changes the game. Because I don't like Black Ops. I have nothing against Black Ops. I love the single player mode. I don't like multiplayer first person shooters. They don't do it for me. I'm just not good enough at them. I get just killed all the time. Although that partially happens because I work here at Mahalo, where such amazing first person shooters are. Every time I go online to play them, I just get dominated.
It's 4th down and the offense is getting set to go.
I don't have it yet. There's more on that commission board that we stopped at before.
Convoy Dude has tweeted me. Says, "Hey WallE, this is Convoy Dude from the stream. I really like what you're doing. Keep it up." Thank you.
And he is drilled.
Do I like Midnight Club LA? I don't mind it. I love the Midnight Club series. I think they're really good racers. They're not the best racers, but they're up there. They're pretty solid. Have you ever played Midnight Club LA, Nick?
Never.
NFL and NBA 45. I keep missing your question, buddy. Ask it one more time. I'm sorry. I will answer it, guaranteed. I will keep my eye. It just keeps going really fast on the chat club thing, or the chat menu.
You want to do hunts?
Shout out to Avatar Dude because he asked politely. Oh, no, wrong play. Oh.
And they hit him in the back.
Do you like SSX? I love SSX.
What would your reaction be if Brett Favre said he was coming back?
I would throw my controller at the screen that told me that information. I hate that. That said, it would still be exciting.
From their own
Who would he go to?
37-yard line.
I don't know.
It's 2nd down.
I would love to see him go to Carolina and just, I think that'd be a good spot for him. He'd play for a year, make that team better.
He airs it out.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the quarterback's
What is your favorite game, Nick and WallE?
because he got away with one that should have been an interception.
My favorite game, probably NCAA 12 right now.
Wow. All time, my favorite game, Final
Oh,
Fantasy
all
7.
time.
Well, no, I mean, I think he was asking favorite game. Yours is a fair answer. Right now, currently, I'm enjoying the hell out of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I think that's just a phenomenal game.
He's taken down for a loss. So a running play on 3rd and long.
What do you use console-wise? I'm a PS3 guy through and through.
Now's the time to take your shots downfield.
That is my personal choice.
The offense is going to stay on the
Uncharted
field.
3.
Cannot wait for
That was what I did
Uncharted
with
3. That's
like
going to be
Burn.
phenomenal.
I was like, Burn, I want
NFL and NBA, you keep saying my question. I don't know what your question is. You need to tell me what your question is.
I can see why you go for it here.
Yes,
many
Fishman, it is 52-22. Are you
on the field.
gonna rub that in? Are you? I'm trying to be entertaining and play at the same time. It's hard. Although
They'll get the ball
he's
here
doing
at the
it.
36.
So.
First down.
Not really.
Yeah, MVC3 rules. I'm with you on that thoroughly. I am a fan.
Nice 7-yard gain on the quarterback draw.
What do we use for recording the game? Software and hardware. Sort of a cocktail of crazy things. I wouldn't call it a proprietary secret, but we spent some money.
Less than 2 minutes in the 4th quarter. He takes it right side for a good game. And that's a first down.
All right.
First down.
Thankfully, this pain will be ending
Burn
shortly.
some more time off the clock.
Ohio State with a commanding lead. Just over a minute in the 4th quarter. He gains a couple
Don't choke,
yards
Walt.
here.
Thank you. Thank you. Would it count as choking if I let him score one more
Second
time
down, 8
and
yards
lose
to
by
go.
38
Ball on the
points
21-yard
or
line.
more? At least I got a 2-point
If you
conversion.
lose, you give your hat.
No, it's my hat.
They hand it off. Tackled after decent
I have a Twitter question from Convoy382 at JWWally. I have a PS3 too. Is it all right for fans to add you or not, or just full-on friends? Oh no, please, by all means, send me a friend request, and if I still have spaces open on my thing, I'll gladly add you. No problem. And if you see me playing online ever, feel free to jump in. I do play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and then when Madden comes out, I'll be playing a lot of that online. So that'll be great. NFL and NBA. Okay, you know what? You just keep saying my question. I really think you were just messing with me now. If you say my question one more time, I'm just going to make up a question and answer it, and attribute it to you. And it's not going to be a fun question.
Here's the halfback. He makes it to the 6-yard.
That's right. If you call a timeout.
What? I'm just letting it run out, man.
Thank you.
Who got in there to make the tackle.
Oh, halfback number 1 knocked out.
Parody Master wants to know what my favorite game is. All time, Final Fantasy VII. Right. Oh, really? You couldn't even do me the respect to score. You had to walk out of bounds. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Oh, that's nice. Super Isaiah, shout out from LA.
WallE does Les Miles give you a heart attack like he does me.
Every freaking game. That man, like, he could be winning 52-22 with a minute left in the 4th quarter, and I wouldn't be happy. I would need it to end. Moose sneezed in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and say flips.
Embarrassed, and these players sure look disappointed. They just got to learn to
All right, so that's
try to
that
improve.
one. And we are going to move on to another game. Now, we're going to want you guys to give us some teams to play. Now, we've seen some people say Syracuse, Florida.
Yeah.
What games are you guys, or what teams do you want to see us use? Stop it.
Sup, Super Isaiah.
How you doing?
No, tomorrow GameStop is going to sell HD PVRs.
PVRs? I don't know what that is.
Texas, Navy, Wisconsin, ASU.
All right, not Texas.
I'm going to go ASU.
Oh, ASU? Nice.
I'll go ASU.
Actually, I want to play in ASU. I love that stadium. You'll be the home team with that if you're going to be ASU. Carolina, nah. North or South? Fishman.
Sup, Edwin is cool.
feel that
Longhorns versus UFC.
No, I'm not going to play as the Longhorns. He's already going to be ASU. Now, who do I get to be?
Oh, wow,
Tulane.
look at that.
No, that's horrible. Tulane would be awful. I'd be okay sticking in the SEC, just not Alabama, Auburn, or Florida. Yeah. You know what?
BlizzConMedia@blizzard.com. Oh, god damn it!
All right, you know what? South Carolina it is.
He's not going there.
Because if I'm going to lose, at least I can laugh at the team that I'm losing at.
I don't know. South Carolina's pretty dirty in this game. Especially Marcus Lattimore is filthy.
That's interesting. I mean, I know he's...
Oh, look at this little... Look! Oh, they got new uniforms. Look at
Oh, I
that.
like that. That is nice. I like that black. The next day says if I lose, I have to watch the Nyan Cat 10-hour version. That's some really good motivation. Tell you what. Whereas South Carolina, I must have passed it. Dang it. There it is. Let's see.
All I'm getting is ever comic dust. I don't get anything of like worthwhile.
Alrighty.
Nick, you are very cute. Lol. Thanks, sexy rocker girl 420. Nick, do you like Black Ops? I don't know. I don't really like. No, not really. Cause there's no stopping power, and that's how I get my stuff done on Call of Duty.
Yeah, sometimes it'll fail.
Go night.
Yeah, night games are the best.
They are. They look
Wait
very
a second.
nice.
Wait. Oh wait, not that.
All right, so we're getting into this other game, South Carolina Gamecocks versus the Arizona State Sun Devils. This is a requested matchup. Weird one at that.
Stopping power is a man's perk. I like that. It is a man's perk. Use hardened instead of stopping power. I don't. Gamecocks
Hey,
and
Edwin,
wolves.
let's not mock the noble Gamecocks.
Sun Devil Stadium.
Yeah.
The site for today's
They are, an important team in the grand scheme.
They're good at recruiting running backs.
They are very good at recruiting, which is weird because it's Steve Spurrier. You'd think they'd be good at recruiting quarterbacks.
Yeah. A lot of people ask me about this Need for Speed game.
Well, Need for Speed is a popular series. I would say my favorite one was Hot Pursuit, the original. I played that a ton.
Want to do one on this?
The Hot Pursuit game was
For shits and giggles, since it doesn't really matter.
a lot for me.
The fans are on their feet awaiting the start of this game as the players line up for the kick.
Never played with Arizona State before.
Kick. Fielded at the 9.
Man, you know who sucks at
Across midfield.
coverage?
And he's
Me,
finally brought down
apparently.
at the 38.
Ooh, another Twitter thing from Royal Marine 1112.
Hello, it's Motorhead.
At JW WallE says, hello, it's Motorhead 1112. What a coincidence. Both of your names have 1112 in it. Does that mean something special to you? 1112?
For Arizona State, is there anything we should be keeping an eye on?
Don't plan on seeing much in the running
We are
department
still
here.
open to talk about
This is a
football
pass
topics
heavy attack
if you
that really
guys
keeps the
want to
secondary on its
hear
toes.
them.
It's not all vertical passing.
Got a little Wes Welker over here. A little white guy. Look at him.
The receivers do their damage after the catch.
We've got a 1st and 10.
Which are you? I'm South Carolina, and he's ASU.
Ah.
Drops.
What other games could you play? Super Bowl candidate? Do you like Troy Polamalu? I think Troy Polamalu is a great athlete. And he's
Troy Polamalu, I think, is one of the best. He's
great at anticipating.
Ball on the 20-yard
He's just
line.
his instincts
Natural ability.
are sickly. It's goofy how good he is. But then again, he isn't a natural sort of cover guy so much. Like he relies more on that instinct and physicality, which is what makes him extra amazing because he's so great in that role.
Nick and WallE, do you guys like the 49ers? Actually, in Madden 11, the 49ers were my favorite team to play with out of every team on that game because they had, I always loved playing with the 49ers. Frank Gore's a beast, and Vernon Davis is very good. And Alex Smith? Alex Smith he was all right in Madden. I mean, I didn't make, Michael Crabtree was very good as well.
Okay, that was some shenanigans right there. It was 4th down, and he went for it. I didn't realize he was going for it, and so I had my field goal block team out there. Dirty pool, man. Dirty pool.
Sorry, man. Oh, wait, you put field goal? I didn't even notice that.
It's all good. Nick Hayes wants to know what my Twitter is. My personal Twitter, the one that I am monitoring during this chat, is at JWWallE. This is the Twitter that you're going to want to follow if you want to know when I'm directly doing
that's what we call
a live stream, and also just to follow me and all my fun stuff. Secondarily, the Mahalo Video Games Twitter is at Video Games. And this is the one you're going to want to follow for all the things to do with Mahalo Video Games. Anytime anyone's doing a live stream, you should be getting
someone's following you. Yeah.
I've got a new phone.
Shoot, kill, repeat.
Yeah, he set up directly a brand new Twitter account just to follow me. You're an awesome dude for doing that. Royal Marine 112. Oh, dang it.
What?
I was not paying attention. Says that it's 112, not 1112. How about 112? I'll tell you 112. Split the difference. Convoy Dude on Twitter says, at JWWallE, what's your guys' takes on the Batman costumes can use in Arkham City? I saw it on Sleep's tweet. Personally, I'm a huge Batman fan. I'm a huge Batman fan too. I cannot wait for Arkham City. I've been purposely keeping in the dark from Arkham City stuff because I haven't finished playing Arkham Asylum yet, and I'm going to be really excited for that when it comes out.
Ooh, I missed.
Nice. Oh, but it's a tight end.
Yeah, but it's also a left outside linebacker. There we go. Mahalo Video Games Rock just putting it out there.
Awesome. Edwin is cool. Just putting that out there. I'm not reading your name. I'm saying Edwin is cool. ACL 223 saying, WallE, are you surprised that I am watching both streams? No, ACL. You are the king of watching multiple streams.
Who is your favorite quarterback of all time?
Of all time? Drew Brees. He's everything. He's everything you would want in a quarterback, and even a little more. Oh, coming through the ball.
Doug Flutie.
Doug Flutie's awesome. You cannot deny the awesomeness of Doug Flutie. Who's your favorite quarterback of all time?
The Clan
Nick?
stuff, which was increased defense.
Vince Young at Texas was my favorite quarterback of all time.
I despise Vince Young.
Even at Texas?
When he was at Texas,
he was a hero.
He owed me $100 because I made a bet on Texas. So I appreciate that. But at Tennessee, he got lucky behind a great defense and didn't deserve Rookie of the Year that year. Two Saints players deserved Rookie of the Year that year. Reggie Bush, who set the record for receptions as a rookie, not just running back, as receivers too. He had more receptions as a rookie than rookie wide receivers. Anyone, name him. Randy Moss. Reggie Bush had more. All these guys. DeMarcus Colston as a wide receiver, as a rookie, was also phenomenal. One of the best rookie seasons ever for a wide receiver. And he came in and immediately contributed to a team that went to the NFC Championship game. And actually, Marcus Colston set the rookie record for receptions the same year. He actually got hurt at the end of the year, allowing Reggie Bush to come back and overtake him. So both of those guys deserve Rookie of the Year over Vince Young, who had like one of the worst quarterback ratings ever, and somehow won Rookie of the Year that year. Ugh. So that's what I think about your pick.
I said at Texas. I don't really like him on the Titans. I just liked him at Texas. He was my favorite quarterback ever at Texas.
I liked Major Applewhite better, just because I like saying Major Applewhite.
Ooh, if football was banned in every place in the world, what sport would you follow? And don't say NASCAR because it isn't a sport.
basketball I love to watch. It's a fun game to watch, but I'm a diehard Dodgers fan, so I'd go baseball.
Well, hopefully, if that happened, lacrosse would spur a little more. So I'm gonna say lacrosse. I would say lacrosse.
You play lacrosse?
I do play lacrosse.
Nice. It's always been one of those games that I've never had a chance to play, like rugby. That's just there.
Yeah.
It's interesting and it's exciting, but I've never had a chance.
Yeah, it takes a little bit to pick up, but once you get the hang of it, it's fun.
Empty backfield, quarterback in the gun.
Shoot, kill, repeat says. If you win the prototype arm, can you sign it for me? Of course I can do that. He's referencing a contest that I'm running, that when I get to 250 Twitter followers, anyone who mentions me or retweets me is going to be entered into a bit of a drawing to see randomly who gets to win some of my Comic-Con swag. And one of those pieces of swag is a prototype foam arm, which is super cool, as well as a prototype 2 t-shirt, some Spider-Man stuff, some posters. I have a whole bunch of swag, and I wanted to give a little bit of it away. So if you want to try to win some of that, just follow me on Twitter at JWWallE. And when I get to 250 subscribers or followers, I will give something away to one of my active followers.
I wonder what this foam shit was underneath my
Second and
desk.
10. Ball on the 17.
Do not belittle the foam stuff underneath your desk.
Well, not my fault you ran out of desk space. There's a shaman, and it's an elite.
There we go.
WallE, my question is, are you playing PS3 or Xbox, and why are there 2 live streams on right now? Well, I can answer that for you, NFL and NBA. We are on PS3, playing this on the proper console. If you notice and pay attention to some of the icons, they're the X's, square, circle, triangles. That's a good indicator for the console we're playing. And the reason why there are 2 streams on right now is because why not? Why wouldn't we? We could have as many streams as we want. We are doing this stream specifically for football talk. The other stream is our normal stream. Plus, we're letting Nick try the stream, who's in at Mahalo for a week as a bit of an intern. So we are giving him a go on the live stream. And so far, he's doing a good job. What do you guys think? How's Nick doing?
Oh, someone, Tankish Productions thinks I'm a beast. Thank you.
Yeah.
Tankish Productions.
They'll go to work at the 16-yard
Got a couple new tweet things from Nick Hayes. He's following me now. What's up? How is you doing?
Back to pass.
Cornerback number 3.
And an Uncharted 3 Beast says, at JWWallE, awesomeness in all caps. He's yelling it. Hey, WallE, what quarterback died a couple years ago? Might you be referring to Steve McNair, who was the quarterback and MVP for the Tennessee Titans? Oh, no! I hate it when I pick the wrong play because I'm too busy paying attention to switch.
Thank you, Hacker and Boot Sniffer. Whoever it is thinks I rock.
NFL and NBA
cool.
45 says you're off the hook.
Oh,
And
there
he says that in all caps, so you know he's being serious.
Yeah, there you go.
Up on this one. Ball on the 14-yard line. And this stadium is getting loud.
Oh, no, a flag. That better not be
Flag
holding.
came from the
I'm going to be
umpire,
mad if
and
it's
that means
holding.
this is probably holding.
It's probably
Really? That's shenanigans.
classic.
ACL wants to know if I found anything different in Lego Batman for the PS3 and Wii. Not yet, and I have looked. But then again, I did not look too terribly severely. If I do spot anything, you will be amongst the first to know. Mostly because you're out following me on Twitter. Come on. Oh, come on. My computer's... Oh!
What happened to your
Glitchy
controller?
controller. Shenanigans. Technology Boy says, WallE got epic hats, period.
Best QB
Answer this
is.
question. Best QB is...
What the fuck?
for me, my favorite QB right now is Drew Brees, but you have to give it to either Tom Brady or Peyton Manning.
Enjoyable Banana. I'm playing as Arizona State University, the number 25 team in the nation. Oh, I think they want you to kick Sandy out because she's spamming.
Okay. Well, Sandy just did the one thing. If that person continues to do so, then we'll kick him out. But I'm not gonna have. No.
Do you like Madden NFL 07?
No. Is that the one with Vic on the cover?
No, that was 03, I think, or 04.
Oh, well then, yes.
07 was Sean Alexander.
Oh,
remember,
yeah.
Remember that guy?
That was a good one. I like that one. Because that was the year the Saints were the first time the Saints were really good in the game, because that was right after the 06 year.
Yeah.
So I remember playing that one a lot, actually. Who am I playing as? I am South Carolina, the Noble Gamecocks.
He's tackled at the 30. Not a very good kick
Miss Chrissy, crazy girl. Kill the glitchy controller. I wish I could, but I'm in midstream right now. 03 was Marshall Falk, yeah. So
I think 04 was
actually, I think
Vic.
04. Now that I'm thinking about it, was
05 was
Ray Lewis. No,
yeah,
he was earlier.
or 05 was McNabb maybe.
Maybe.
And then 06 was Ray Lewis. 07 was Alexander. 08 was Vince Young, which I don't know.
Which was shenanigans as well. 9 was the dual Larry Fitzgerald, Troy Polamalu.
Wasn't that 10? Well, 9 was Brett Favre.
No, 9 was Brett Favre.
And 10 was
the
double.
Covers, the Jets and the Packers.
Yeah.
And
then 10 was Brett Favre. Was Polamalu.
And then 11 was Breeze.
And 11,
And 12 is Peyton Hillis, because people vote weirdly.
I thought he was on my fantasy team. He was ridiculous.
I know, but I wouldn't vote him as the cover of the Madden.
Yeah, I think I might have got holding on that one.
No, I jumped.
Oh.
That was me.
Decline.
Your favorite player is Kurt Warner? Or, because you spelled his name wrong. Just saying. I'm not ignoring you, Callum 2TT9. I'm sorry, there's a lot of chat going on right now. So I don't have the opportunity to see everything. If you have a question or something, feel free to ask a couple times, and I will gladly answer it for you. I will look out for your name, so I don't ignore you again. Corey Dillon, what's wrong with you? Why would you mention that man ever in a football conversation? Who has a fantasy football? I love fantasy football. I play fantasy football every year.
Me too.
In fact, I'm going to try to get together a league this year where I have a live draft. I love live drafts. I'm going to get some of my local friends to get together and do a live draft. That'll be fun and exciting. Do you like the Steelers, says Hacker and Boot Sniffer? I have a lot of respect for the Steelers. I think as an organization, for one of the big organizations that have won a lot of Super Bowls, they are the classiest. I mean, you've got the Cowboys, who is just, the worst.
Annoying.
And then the Patriots, who, despite their arrogance and seemingly debaggery, they've always been a very classy organization. And then the Steelers are just the epitome of class. They've always, done the rough, mean, nasty defensive football. But on the flip side, as soon as it's over, they've always been a classy team. And I'm such a big fan of, what's his face? The quarterback who's on Fox pregame now? Terry Bradshaw. Love Terry Bradshaw. And he obviously is one of the better seasons. And then they have classic plays like, what was that big play? The immaculate reception. Yeah, that's awesome. NFL and NBA says, are you going to have your live draft or fantasy football on YouTube? That's actually a really good idea. I don't know that I'll do my fantasy team live draft on YouTube, but you know what? I'm going to totally do a live fantasy mock on YouTube when we get Madden in, right before the season starts. I think that's a really good idea, and I will do that gladly, and maybe even have some of you guys participate. We'll talk about that in a couple weeks, because the game doesn't come out for a while. That could be fun.
Somebody said something about if 2K took over EA Sports, would you be on the football game?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I would, because probably would have a my player mode, which would probably be pretty sweet.
Yeah. I was never a huge fan of the 2K football series. I know a lot of people loved him, but I was always Madden. Madden was always the best for me, so I would have a problem if they lost Madden and went to the 2K guys for football. I'd still play them because that'd be the best football game, but I would prefer them to stick with me.
Do you like NHL?
Why does everyone hate Brett Favre? Because
he doesn't
the
go
worst
away.
human being. The way he dealt with the Green Bay situation was abysmal, and the way he went to the Vikings was even worse.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of him.
Me neither.
Everything before he left Green Bay, he
was great.
One of my favorite quarterbacks historically. I mean, he's gutsy and just classy and all around awesome.
Oh my God. What if they're a Madden for Mahalo?
Exactly what you want to do on every single pass play, but it doesn't always happen.
Physical damage goes up to 80.
Do you like the Longhorns or the Ducks? I really don't like Texas at all. I lived in Dallas for 8 years. So Longhorns, the Sooners, the Aggies, all those teams really annoyed me while I was there. I will say this, though. The TCU...
That could have been a huge shift.
Horned Frogs.
Horned
Frogs.
Yeah, I like them. They were always... their fans were always nice and cool. And I was there when LaDainian Tomlinson was on the team, and
he rushed for like 400 yards at one game. It's ridiculous.
He is awesome. TCU fans are awesome. Also Texas Tech. I find that Texas Tech people tend to be really cool too. And I just can't Convoy Dude 382 on Twitter says at JW WallE, what type of games do you prefer? Do you like buying the normal versions, or do you like the collector's edition or special editions? Any chance I get, I love to pick up special editions because they always have such cool new other things in there. There's a special edition coming out I'm looking forward to for the game Lord of the Rings War in the North. The special edition of that looks exciting as heck. Really? They swap me? Tyler and D are lagging, so that's why you came here. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully that'll get fixed up for you soon. Hacker and Boot Sniffer says Roethlisberger or Romo? I'll let you field that question, Nick.
Roethlisberger, because Tony Romo dated Jessica Simpson, which is just weird. And did you see what just happened there?
I did. That was kind of unfortunate. I wish I would have added an interception on that. I wish I would have had anyone around.
Yeah.
Yeah, Roethlisberger and Romo. That's not even a real thing. Like, Romo's horrible, and Roethlisberger's awesome. I actually have a Tony Romo story for you guys, and this actually made me kind of like him a little bit. So I used to work in a movie theater / restaurant in Dallas, known as the Studio Movie Club. And apparently, Tony Romo really liked going to that place because you could watch movies and eat dinner and stuff at the same time, and it was really cool. So one day, he comes in with his agent and his agent's girlfriend, and they're all excited, like, "Oh, come on, we're going to see a movie."
Later, Convoy Dude.
And they wanted to see TMNT, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie, animated movie that came out like 4 or 5 years ago. And he's like, "I want to see TMNT. I love that movie. Sure, let me see TMNT." And the ticket booth lady was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Romo, we're all sold out for that movie." And he was like, "Aww, but I love that movie." So for me, Tony Romo's a child, a big silly child.
There you go.
Uncharted 3 Beast on Twitter says, at JW WallE, can you use NC State, please, please, please? If we play another game, I will give that some serious consideration because you have tweeted me. And I appreciate that.
What is your favorite sport? Hacker and Boots. Either lacrosse or football for me.
As someone that played football in high school in Texas, no less, I'm very partial to football. I like football a lot. I am told I'm not the very best at football games, so I should stick to MVC 3, Marvel's Capcom 3. To be fair, I am using a team that I want to see lose, so maybe I'm doing it on purpose. I'm also half paying attention so I can follow the chat. So, I'll show you not good at football games. And I have a glitchy controller. I'm just going to say, I mean, look at that. I'm obviously not doing that on purpose. Come on. Now I've audibled and I don't know my play, and I've got 4 seconds. Sweet. I can't even snap.
You want to switch controllers?
No, because then you will be glitchy, and I don't. I'm fine. I'll figure it out. I'll play with this.
Manning or Brady? Ooh.
I mean, that's a really tough one.
Well,
you kind of beat around the bush on that question for a while. What
I mean,
would you say?
Peyton Manning takes, you know, probably 5 and 11 teams with another quarterback and turns them into, you know, 11 and 5 teams. And he's, you know, ridiculous. And Tom Brady's always had a pretty stacked team. But I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, Tom Brady's never really had a bad team, you know. His teams have always been pretty good.
And I mean, to be fair, the year that he was out, Matt Castle took that same
Yeah,
team to 11 and 5.
Exactly. Yeah.
You take Peyton Manning off of the Colts, in
Yeah,
the year,
and they're
they'll
just
go 5 and
terrible. Yeah.
There it goes again. Come on.
Throws incomplete. They got a hand
Nothing.
on it.
He showed you some of his
How do I have 26 points? What is that?
You had a safety.
Oh, yeah, I do have a safety.
They're down in a couple of miles
Oh,
here. Ball on the
which
13.
Manning?
Peyton.
Not
Not
Eli.
Eli.
Not that poor brother.
I mean, listen, I love the Mannings. Like, their whole family, they are royalty for New Orleans, and that's where I'm from. Like, that whole family can do no wrong with concern. I love them. They're fantastic. So, I'm an Eli fan. I'm a Peyton fan. Heck, I'm even a Cooper Manning fan.
He's the other brother, right? That got injured and couldn't.
Yeah. He was a wide receiver, I think. So he could have been potentially an NFL wide receiver too. Like, he was right size, good
Yeah.
talent.
I'm not coaching, folks. Sacks, and they'll turn.
My thoughts on Mass Effect 3. It's a game that's coming out. It got pushed back. I'd never played the first Mass Effect,
In
so
hindsight, I've got to think this coach is going to understand that call just didn't make
Somebody really wanted you to answer that question about Edwin's cool live stream for Backbreaker.
we might do that. Not right now.
Oh
yes.
no!
Interception. Am I on the one or did I get in the end zone?
No, I think you're on the one. Oh, another thing I hate about this game: when you throw an interception and you're running and your guy catches it on the run,
Yeah.
and they tackle him in the end zone. It should be, motion, like running. It's like there's a rule, like if your foot's already like going that way, it's not like a, I don't know what's the word for it. Whatever. But in this game, it's a safety, which is ridiculous.
That was a 97-yard touchdown. Just saying. Just saying. Hacker and Boot Sniffer says, is answering our questions fun or entertaining? I don't know. You're the one that has to answer that. I enjoy answering your questions. I enjoy talking to you guys. Are you entertained? Are you having fun? Let me know.
Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Says Krell, the Magnificent.
And the quarterback stays on the
49ers or Raiders? 49ers.
I hate the Raiders.
I don't hate the Raiders, but I don't know. They're just the Raiders.
Yeah, it's kill 5 enemies with 1 attack. Right.
South Carolina lines up for the kickoff.
Just look straight up.
He sends his ball low to the ground.
Shout out to Sandy1241.
Again, I think.
The 27-yard line.
People want shout outs all the time. I have no problem. What would be your guys' personal hell? Like no coke, no football, no women?
Yeah, I don't think we'll come over to this.
I'd
group.
say
That guy wasn't gonna
no entertainment like movies or TV or anything like that. That would be boring.
And I'll trigger
I don't know how people in olden days do it.
Uh-oh.
Throws right,
Oh,
intercepted.
Christ.
Oh, look at that.
And he hits him hard.
Coming back.
3-yard line. A
You just keep throwing them interceptions, and I'll just keep making them touchdowns.
But the turnover certainly helps their chances. If they score,
Texans or Dolphins? I'm going to have to go with Texans on that one. Who did the Texans get in the? They got somebody good. The Texans.
Yeah, they did.
I don't know. Is somebody like?
If you know who the Texans picked up, that's good.
I know they got somebody good. I remember reading it. Oh, maybe a cornerback or something.
He's already thrown for 3 scores.
Defense better make some adjustments, and they need
Hacker and Boot Sniffer said, I just favorited and liked this
Go
video.
WallE.
Go WallE and Nick. Go you, Hacker and Boot Sniffer. Also, I'm catching up. Boom.
Cowboys or Texans? Texans,
Texans.
obviously. Who likes the
Hate the
Cowboys?
Cowboys. If you like the Cowboys, you're a weird and horrible person. DT Helsing on Twitter says, at JW WallE, epic stream.
But you don't wanna say bye
want
to
to
me.
say bye to me. Are you leaving? 'Cause
Oh,
I-
Jonathan Joseph. Thank you, Gibson. Jonathan Joseph.
Yes,
Jonathan Joseph.
yes.
Okay, they're
I think he was on the Bengals, maybe? Jonathan Joseph? No, maybe.
There's one more up there. I think we're gonna
Ah.
miss it by one.
All right. So 1 touchdown game.
Texans suck.
NFL
Lol.
and NBA gets a shout out. And the Texans aren't great, but they are better than the Cowboys. I don't like the Cowboys. I don't know if that's obvious. Texan ain't never made the playoffs before. It's true. They haven't. Ain't never made the playoffs before.
Across the 30. They'll bring him down at the 36-yard.
I'm not a fan of the Broncos, but I don't hate the Broncos. They're just sort of there. Avatar
Yeah.
Dude says Colts or Saints. That's an easy one. It's all about the Saints.
Yeah, I'd say Saints on that one. Broncos are cool too.
This drive will start at the 36.
I like Tim Tebow. I do like Tim Tebow.
Really?
He's just a good he's a good spirit. I don't know.
I mean, what I like about that was almost 3 interceptions
Yeah.
in a row. What I like about Tebow is his his optimism, his
Yeah,
upbeatness.
he's like a nice guy.
He seems like a guy that was legitimately told he could never do stuff, and he proved people wrong. That's admirable. I like that about him. He played for the Gators, and I don't like him. He single-handedly kept LSU out of the national championship game 1 year, and that's difficult to take. I don't like him. He's mean. And for some reason,
What?
I don't know why, but my right defensive end got glitched all the way back there, but when he came running back, he got in the way. Saints or Steelers? Good question, because this brings up a very important topic. The Steelers are not black and gold. The Steelers are black and mustard yellow. The Saints are black and gold. Gold is a shimmery, shiny color. The thing that the Steelers use is just straight highlighter yellow. Mustard yellow. Get that right, Steelers fans. You're not black and gold.
First down, 10 yards to go.
If Chicago started their third stringer against you, do you think they would have won? I guess that's a Saints question or something.
Back to pass.
I don't understand the question, Fishman. Please elaborate. Dolce Gabbana's going to bed. Good night, Dolce Gabbana. Hacker and Boot Sniffer is going to go play some Madden. We've inspired him.
Nice.
So he said bye. Later, Boot Sniffer.
He's looking to pass.
Oh,
Good stop.
No
Good
gain.
stop.
Maybe a yard on that completion.
Edit is cool. Shout out.
Trying to get the ball into the hands of the halfback here, and he did a pretty good job of getting a few yards. But the defense was just swarming to the ball.
Sorry, shoot, kill, repeat. Did not mean to miss your buys. So I'm saying bye right now.
Clear within 15 minutes. That's
Appreciate your awesomeness.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
there we go.
He's pushed out of bounds.
How is Jordan Shipley? Ooh, I do not like Jordan Shipley very much.
Really? Really?
I just don't like. I don't know. I just don't like the guy.
Weird.
I
You
mean,
like Tebow, but you don't like Jordan.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just never liked him.
I like Shipley. I like the cut of his jib. He's on the Bengals.
I don't like him because he's on the Bengals, and I just don't like the Bengals. I don't know.
Like, listen, the Bengals are punks.
And he was on Texas, and I don't like Texas,
I don't
except
like
for
Texas.
once
Oh, except for
Vinya,
Vince Young.
because he's a hero.
Shipley's a hero.
Play number 9 of this current drive.
Jordan Shipley played for UT. Yes, he did.
Nick Hayes quoting NSYNC, bye, bye, bye. Oh, come on. I can use another pick. Yes, Jordan Shipley played for UT. One of the best receivers they had. Like his ability to catch some clutch balls was just, it was difficult to watch as someone that isn't a fan of UT. Shoot, kill, repeat. Shout out from WallE before you go to bed because he's oh, shout out to me. That's nice.
Ooh, timeout. Oh, I called timeout.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Jesus.
Saves me 3 points.
No, I already got it.
Alright, so we're about to get into the second half of this game. I can tell you already, based on how slow these quarters are going and everything, this is probably going to be our last game. Because we're almost 4 and we started at 2. Wow, that's a almost 2 hour solid block of playing some
Ready to start the second half. The teams are lined up for the
NCAA action. Sandy asked, can we teach you about football? Ask me anything you want to know and we'll answer. What you're seeing here is a kickoff. Oh wait, the sports guy Brunt says no. Sorry.
Drew Brees or Peyton Manning?
I'm going Drew Brees just because that's who I am.
It's just a
Do you have a Twitter, Nick? No. Sorry.
But if you follow
Chad
Video Games,
Johnson and Terrell Owens. Chad Johnson, because Terrell Owens is a terrible human being.
Is the worst.
He looks to throw on first down.
Oh my God. Any UFC fans here? I like the UFC.
I don't mind it, but I've never really watched it.
Yeah.
Second down, 10
How do you
yards to
play
go.
it? Football?
Their own 26.
Well, you take the football and you try to get it into the opposing team's end zone.
Scrambled.
There we go.
The quarterback had a tough time with a blitz on
That was a busted play all around.
Let him stand back there and have too much time to throw the ball. You've got to get a hand in his face.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Come on, glitchy controller. Do not need you to be glitchy now. There we go. First down.
What do you think about Buffalo sending their best running back to Denver?
Oh, Buffalo got they got
CJ Spiller. They got him.
They got someone else.
Last year.
A defensive guy too. I think Buffalo has got a lot of talent on there too. They're a young team. They can surprise some people.
Yeah, they could be good at some point. If they get a quarterback.
They're in the AFC East, though, right? They're
Yeah,
not.
that's a
They're in
tough
no shape.
division,
They are. I take it back. They'll never be. Bills or Texans? I'll go Texans. WallE, who will be doing the Metabots Infinity walkthrough for the GameCube? I don't know, ACL. We'll see. We'll see when that one comes up.
Almost had it intercepted.
It's hard to get too mad at these receivers for not catching the
Do you
ball.
guys
because
play football in high school? I'm going to freshman football in 8 days. 8 days. Yeah.
Oh, good luck. I did play football in high school all 4 years, and in Texas, no less, where it was really, really
Hot.
and competitive, and it's a big deal down there. And it's just absolutely brutal, but worth it. It's an experience that will never be replicated in your life, so just enjoy it and really embrace practices. They might suck and might seem to not be worth it, but you're going to miss them when it's all said and done.
Yeah. I'm too shy to play high school football. Aww.
Someone asked you, Drew Brees or Tom Brady?
To me?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm really surprised that they aren't going to just put the ball away.
Who's better? I mean, I like Drew Brees more, but Tom Brady's probably better.
Check Twitter at JWWallE. Can you accept my friend request on PSN, please? My PSN is BlackPhoenix73.
Oh.
Well, sure. Send me the friend request and I will accept you.
And
as long as I have space on my friend list.
Avaxitation, my team is Arizona State University, the Sun Devils.
And I am playing as the South Carolina Noble Gamecocks.
There we go.
Oh.
You have to
He makes it 4 scoring passes.
Looks like I'm going to need some more interceptions.
Bears or Packers? Packers, come on.
Packers, yeah. The Bears are... I mean, Cutler's a quarterback. Come on. They're... That's my professional opinion of the Bears. Bears.
And he converts the extra point.
I have a request to everyone to this chat. Add and subscribe to Mr. NFL and NBA 45. I won't, but if anyone wants to, please feel free to. And it's nothing personal. I just don't, you know, maybe I will on my personal YouTube thing. Oh no! WallE, Cowboys of Care Bears. Say what? Explain. You have some explaining to do.
This drive will start at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Vikings or Colts? Colts.
Colts.
Hate the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings are...
Adrian Peterson's good, though. He's really good.
Oh,
Really? Pressure was just too much to handle that time, as this defensive end was able to sack the quarterback.
They came with the blitz, and this time it worked out. The quarterback had no opening.
Who do you got for the Super Bowl this year at Nick? I mean, I want the Jets to win because I'm a Jets fan. But, Patriots got a pretty good shot. They're dirty this year, although I absolutely hate them.
yeah, I'd say Patriots Saints.
Yeah.
And Drew Brees will win the MVP, Super Bowl MVP #2 against Tom Brady. So he'll have beaten both Peyton Manning and Tom Brady, and people will have to start talking about him as better than potentially.
What happened to the how are the Chargers doing?
They always do well during the regular
Yeah,
season.
and then they just blow it.
Yeah,
That's like Oklahoma in college. Like they're always ranked like #2, #3, and they always have and they always lose a big game. Always. I think it's like every single year.
Like you can have talent and you can win you some regular season games, but it takes real coaching guts to win in the playoffs. Can I add you, WallE? Yeah, feel free to add me on Twitter, on PSN, anywhere. Send requests, follow me, it's all good. Sandy's leaving. Bye, Sandy.
First and 10. Ball on the 34.
Do you go for the Chargers? I like the Chargers. I like the uniforms.
I have no personal beef against the Chargers.
No, they're all right. Oh, that's Marcus Lattimore for you. Filthy. Garcia.
Who is a really underrated quarterback.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
If he was on one of the bigger programs,
Yeah.
he would be talking about Heisman for this kid.
Yeah. Alshon Jeffrey's really good too, the receiver. #1, I think. Take that off. I don't know. I can't even tell you how many interceptions I've dropped today. 30. Browns or Jets? Jets.
Second down.
Browns.
But I like the Browns.
Falcons, Ravens. Ravens. I hate the Falcons. Falcons are.
I like Matt Ryan though. Matt Ryan's a cool guy.
Looks to pass. Can this offense do anything to slow down this pass rush?
I think they need to make some adjustments with their pass protection.
Rams
Maybe
or
allow
Chiefs?
backs to stay in
Rams.
bounds
Rams,
because the
yeah.
quarterback is
It's all about
getting
Bradford
pounded
on that
back
one.
there.
Although, what's his name? Jamal Charles is disgusting.
Throws out, got his back again.
Oh.
And he's taken down at the 27-yard line.
That was sort of a funny-looking play. They needed
Do you have a
lot more
PS3,
yards
Nick?
than they got,
Nope.
and yet they settled for a
I have an
check down and
Xbox
nothing was
360.
there.
Does Barris make Sanchez a legit QB? And you
No.
too.
So it's fourth down.
Because he's not going to come in and be. He's going to be a great role player, but he's not going to come in and make them significantly different or better than they were. Oh!
Intercepted. No, he dropped it.
If they would have kicked the field goal, they could have built some momentum. Instead,
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I like the Jets more like 2 years ago than I do now, to be honest. Because Rex Ryan just made every single person in the universe hate the Jets that isn't a Jets fan. So now everybody hates the Jets. Like, if you don't like the Jets, you hate the Jets. They're like the Yankees. Yeah.
Well, no, but the big difference is the Yankees have won something.
Yeah,
and they've
yeah.
earned that disrespect by just being awesome.
Yeah, the Jets are just annoying. They even annoy me.
People don't like them because
they're obnoxious.
Yeah.
I know.
He was talking. Richmond was talking about them as being the best team in the NFL when they were like under 500 his first year. And then, they turned it around and they were good, and he can motivate his players, but you put too much of a target on your back, and, no one's going to be able to stand you, and it's not going to work for long. And their window was a couple years, and they've been to the AFC Championship game 2 years in a row, and they didn't make it either time. Their window might be closing. I mean, Sanchez is a young quarterback, so he'll have plenty of time, but the team as a whole, the way it's put together, is not going to have that many more years of being like the best defense on earth. Because there weren't even really the best defense last year. Chargers defense was sick.
This young man really works at it, and it's always a boost to see that hard work.
What's my name on the PlayStation Network? Same as my Twitter, JW WallE.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain. Around 5 yards on the
Giants or Jets? Jets.
Giants because of Eli. I do like Eli. WallE and Nick, if you guys can punch a YouTube celeb, who would it be?
Punch a YouTube celeb.
Fred.
I don't know many YouTube celebs.
Just say Fred.
Fred.
Yeah, Fred.
Oh, I know that one Jenna Marbles, that one girl. You know who it is? Yeah.
I would punch Rebecca Black, but that would be a woman. I wouldn't want to punch a woman.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be nice. So Fred.
Who is Fred?
He's an annoying guy.
All right.
A great job by this young man to get the ball out of his hands. He was facing an all-out
At least this game is closer than the last one.
Yeah.
Nice pass and a new set of downs.
Well, last one I had Ohio State, and they're just ridiculous.
And particularly with a quarterback who isn't even on their team anymore.
Yep.
It's to see the Texans finally make the playoffs. I think they have a really good shot this year of making the playoffs. They are going to have to be wild card because they're not going to beat out the Colts for the AFC South. But I think they could do it because the Titans are down this year. And who else? The Jaguars? And Jaguars are never particularly that good.
No.
So they can easily be the second best team in that division and get a wild card spot.
Oh, then again, the Titans did get Hasselbeck. Who he's going to be pretty. He was good in Seattle. He had some good days.
Yeah, but the way that team is built, like they're in shambles right now. They're going to need a couple of years to get better.
72-yard drive. They add 7 points to the score.
And a huge contribution from the aerial.
All right, got you right where I want you. Down. I'm down 3
Tiki Barber or Rondé Barber? Obviously Rondé Barber. Tiki Barber is just a terrible person.
ACL223 says, WallE, tell Flitz I said what's up. Hey Flitz, ACL223 says, what's up? He made some sort of gang sign at you. All right, into the fourth quarter of this viewer choice team game, ASU versus the Noble Gamecocks of South Carolina. Native Assassin says these three teams will be winning. One of these teams will win the Super Bowl.
Vikings, Patriots, or Jets. Enough said. Goodbye.
No, the Vikings. with what quarterback are they going to win anything? Yeah. No, thank you.
Who got Ryan?
Donovan McNabb. Is that their quarterback?
Yeah.
Ooh, Donovan McNabb. Yeah, he's certainly proven.
Yeah, it's the linebacker.
And then the Jets. I mean, no, the Patriots. I'll give you. I have Patriots Saints. That's my Super Bowl pick right now. So you're a third right.
I lulled so hard when the Seahawks beat the Saints last year.
Yeah,
I lulled too.
Yeah, except for instead of lulled, it was tears. Thank God I was in a quiet mountain town. Literally, I was able to just go cry in the snow.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what did you do about that Marshawn Lynch run? Were you freaking out?
From their own 28-yard line. It's third down.
Eagles or Patriots?
Patriots. I think the Eagles are wholly.
I
horribly overrated right now.
like the Eagles better,
I don't think
but I
they.
think the Patriots are better.
When? How lightly do I have to tap it?
Tim Tebow or Matt Ryan? Tim Tebow, come on. He's Tim Tebow.
Looks like they're going to go for it.
I hate Matt Ryan, so I'm going to say Tebow too, but I hate Tebow too. Man, I don't like either of those guys. Can I say neither of them?
Home run ball in the
And that's the lob you give me. That's the lob. I finally get a lob, and it's that shenanigans.
WallE, are you gonna watch?
Keenan and Kel tonight on Team Nick. Part of the 90s Are All That marathon every night at midnight on Team Nick. I don't know. I watched it the other day. I've been doing a lot of Doug watching lately. The show Doug.
excellent field position to start the drive.
Tim Tebow can't do it. Fuck. Oh, not good.
Oh, really? Really?
With the tailback. They go to the left for a nice game.
I like how the Pac-12 logo is now the Pac-12.
Mm-hmm.
But the Big Ten won't
Should
change
be
their
the
name.
Big 12, and the
And
Big
Big 12
10 should be the Big 10. Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah, this year in the NCAA, the Big 12 has 10 teams, and the Big 10 has 12 teams.
Feeds it to the back.
Although they think the Big 12 is going to disintegrate next year because Texas wants to leave for the SEC.
Yeah, well, the thing is, the Pac-10's making a big push to try to get Texas.
Really?
Yeah, they were going to do a super conference. They do 16 teams.
Mhm.
It'd be the 12 that they have now, plus Texas, A&M, Oklahoma, and I think Oklahoma State.
Again, he'll get the call.
So they maintain some
Yeah.
rivalry. And then some other Big 12 teams would end up going to the SEC, which would the SEC would also pick up, like in that situation, they would go to 16 teams as well and pick up like Florida State.
Yeah.
And
So what happened to the ACC? Would they just like lose some
well,
guys?
the ACC and the Big East
Or merging?
would merge with a couple of the remnants of the
He'll return it from the 4-yard line.
what's left of the Big 12,
Mhm.
and it would be like a sort of Eastern Super Conference. Because then there'd be the Northern Super Conference, the Southern Super Conference, the Western Super Conference, and then an Eastern Super Conference, which I guess you could call the ACC,
Go to work at the 21.
or you could still call the
First
Big
and
East. I
6.
guess it just depends on what conference has more teams.
Do you think
left
USC will ever get back to a national championship?
over. Yes, they will eventually get back.
Yeah, probably.
Not anytime soon.
Oh, that 8th grader that what's his name
Gonna throw.
signed. Remember that kid, the 8th grader?
Yes.
I played against that kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Is he as good as they say?
Filthy.
Oh.
His dad, he actually goes to Red Lion Academy in Delaware,
21.
and he's his dad. I guess he's really wealthy, and his dad pays for some of the inner city kids to go to the school, just because they're so much better.
Nice.
So he pays their full tuition. Yeah, and he flies out to California every month to work with, I think maybe Steve Spurrier or somebody. Work with somebody named Steve, some quarterback coach, and he's not like $9,000 a month. And the guy usually doesn't take anybody younger than 9th grade. But when he got the kid was in 7th grade, and he said that he's the most mentally wise, he's the most advanced quarterback he's ever.
Wow.
From
That's
their own
high
36
praise.
yard
Yeah.
line. Second
There's
down.
The kid was good too.
high hopes for him. Yeah.
Yeah, except he was like 110 pounds. But besides that,
Oh, he dropped it. That's what could happen
Despise
when
the
you're on the
linebackers
same
in this
oh yeah, they're ridiculous.
It's like a
Actually,
wall.
I know they can't get it by him. They should really patch that, but whatever. Shout out if you like my questions.
I like your questions,
Silent Kills 44.
I like all questions except for dumb questions. Speaking of dumb things, Fishman123451 says, "Hey Wally, Seahawks 41, Saints 36." You be quiet now. You be quiet. I want to hear that from you.
Oh, come on.
Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Have you guys
Josh
heard of
Smith.
Josh Smith in college? If so, I went to high school with him, and his nickname is Moose.
Where does he go?
Yeah, where does he play? Does he play? Or is he just a college
And it's
student?
the offense that takes the field on 4th down.
LSU SEC champions this season. I agree. I think LSU is the team to beat in the South this year. And then, based on the way the world works, that means they'll be the national champions because the SEC champion has won the last 5 national champions.
Fully Wolf. Interceptors are hard to come by in this game. Thank you very much for saying
Yeah,
that.
he's already thrown 2 of them.
It's
to
a
me
wo-
today. And yet he's still beating me by like 800
They'll
points.
take over at the 21. carry. Makes it to the 11. This guy just made those 10 yards look easy.
Gus or Nick? That reminds me.
Gus has not made his cameo yet, and we're almost done with the stream.
This is Gus. Say hi to.
So it's
Hey.
second down, and they're only about a foot away.
Oh,
from
see, they're
picking
good
up the
friends
first
now.
down.
Gus will sit with me for the rest of the game. Maybe he'll change my luck.
Nice run up the middle. So we got a few yards on that carry.
If you could continue to pick up small chunks of yards like that,
Do you
you
guys
could
play
really
on
start-
Heisman?
I don't know, what are we on
I
right
just
now?
added, oh, thank you for adding me on Twitter. No, we're playing on varsity right now, just so we can,
touchdown.
you know, have some fun with this. This is more about
Just
fun
under
than
3
like
to go
playing
in
at a really high
regulation.
difficulty level.
But I usually play on the All-American, the normal one.
Yeah, that's
Like because that one usually the interceptions come usually, and
Yeah.
it's nice. It's such a nice.
Fishman says the only reason the Saints lost is because they were cocky. Incorrect. They lost because they had a lot of injuries in
They put everyone up on the line.
the last game of the season, the game that they didn't need to win, and they foolishly played their starters because there was a chance, a faint hope that they could still get the #1 seed. And they ended up, like, Julius Jones was the running back for the Saints in that game. Like, they were down to nothing in that game. And
And he hits the PAT.
you can't beat anybody like that. Like, a 2-win team has a good chance to beat you when you know for a fact that they're going to have to throw the ball all the time on you. It doesn't matter how good of a quarterback you are.
Arizona
You
State
think Cam Newton will bust?
Yes. And I think he is a punk.
Yeah, I don't like Cam Newton very much.
And honestly, the fact that he got to keep playing last year at the same time that they were taking away Reggie Bush's Heisman,
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
was ridiculous because they're just going to have to do the same thing to him. They're in 2 or 3 years, they're going to have to take away his Heisman and consider taking away Auburn's championship, and it's shenanigans because LSU last year were undefeated when they went to go play Auburn, and if they didn't have to play an Auburn with Cam Newton, who should not have been on the team, then they could have very easily gone undefeated, and they would have been national champions last year. That's how frustrating it is that he should not have played. He should have been ineligible, and yet there he was. And then there's going to be a vacated national championship in a decade instead of a legit winner like the amazing LSU Tigers.
catches it.
Oh, you know who is Patrick Peterson was absolutely
Ridiculous,
Filthy.
Like, easily one of the best.
filthy.
Um,
I don't know why he wasn't on the Heisman ballot. He really should have been.
He was a finalist. He
Oh,
wasn't
really?
Just like the top finalist. He
Ah.
wasn't. Like he was very high up there, especially for
He was
a back.
disgusting. He made some play. He made one play during that. Oh, who was the Julio Jones or something on Alabama?
yeah.
He
Yeah, the
shut
receiver.
him down.
Yeah, and he was a phenomenal receiver.
Yeah.
Andrew Luck, I think he's going to be potentially a great NFL quarterback. I like his game a lot. He's got a really good skill set that I think is going to translate really nicely to the NFL. Gus, you're not helping me at all.
Yeah, what that does is
Try
mess up
harder.
the timing of the offense, causing the incompletion.
It's 3rd and
Mark
10.
Ingram or Cam
Ball on their
Newton?
own
I think Mark
32.
Ingram's going to have the best chance to come in immediately and be fantastic. He can come in and be a starting running back for one of the best offenses in the NFL as a rookie. That's really good luck on his part that he fell to the Saints. Cam Newton, even if he does come in and play as well, it's not going to be right away. It's going to take him some time to get acclimated.
This one is batted away. They don't get the first down.
Are you guys good at baseball?
I had 3 career at-bats in high school. I've seen 9 career pitches, and I've swung the bat 9 career times. I've made contact 0 career times. I was very good at my position, though, bench.
Yeah, I play lacrosse in
He's got room to work.
the spring. So no, I'm not very good at baseball.
It's
What's your
second
fantasy
down and
football
4 to
name?
go.
Do you think any sports league will overtake the NFL in popularity anytime
Never.
soon?
How? No way.
And what's going to happen, if it ever happens, it's going to be NFL losing popularity, not another sport getting as popular as the NFL. Baseball, I think, has the consistency to do it because it just kind of builds popularity year in and year out. And if it has another sort of record-breaking summer, that someone's trying to break a really big record, like the Mark McGuire Sammy Sosa. But even then, the whole steroids thing really killed baseball.
And baseball just... I was watching a thing on ESPN the other day about baseball, and one of the guys was talking about how he watched the baseball game from... Actually, no, I was reading it in Sports Illustrated. He watched a baseball game from 1980, and the game was like 2 hours and 10 minutes, and then he watched this, like, the same two teams play, and it was like 3 hours and 30 minutes. And it's because after every at bat, people just take like 10 minutes to, they take like 10 seconds to adjust their gloves he said it's just so awful to watch. But he said like the baseball game in 1980 was so exciting because, the pitcher didn't take 20 seconds to, whatever. So I don't know. I don't think baseball could ever really gain that much.
I also think basketball is about to hit a lull in popularity. I think it's going downhill. I think the whole thing with LeBron James going to the Heat is it's going to kill the sport. They got lucky that they didn't win last year, that a team like the Mavericks won, which has a fantastic story, and Mark Cuban's a personable, awesome dude. And Dirk Nowitzki, you love him.
Yeah.
The NBA got lucky that happens. Eventually, a punk team that no one wants to see win is going to win the NBA title, and it's just going to sour taste in everyone's mouth. At least in the NFL, when a punk team wins, like the Patriots or the Cowboys or something, it's usually good for the league because they generate a lot of popularity and buzz. Mm-hmm. When a punk team wins in the NBA, it just generates animosity and just anger. It's weird. Well, there you go, guys. That is that. We're going to do a little post-mortem now. We'll just sort of recap and end it up. That was NCAA 12. We've had a lot of our NCAA 12 videos go up right now, but I haven't had a chance to live stream yet, so that was fun. I think I'm going to start doing a weekly regular sports game stream where you guys can follow along and ask questions and stuff about different sports games. I'll make sure I've got a baseball. We got the show on PlayStation 3, which is fantastic. I've got NBA 2K11 on PS3. We've got NCAA. We'll get a Madden on PS3, so we can go through all the major sports, talk about them. Anytime something comes up, sports-wise, we can chat about it. Should be good times. Nick, did you enjoy your live stream experience?
I did. It was very. Those two, they're both number 5. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I did.
That's good. No, it was good times. It was fun. I was glad to have you on. It's good times. Good times are had by all in the live stream. If you guys have any last-minute questions here at the end, we'll gladly answer them. Otherwise, we're going to call it. We've been streaming for over 2 hours now. It's a good, solid stream. So we will G4 Lakes, G456
baseball
Lakes says,
will end up like
you
boxing.
think baseball will end up like boxing? It'll never be that irrelevant. There's always going to be some people that are excited about baseball. It's a national pastime. There's still nothing quite like going to a baseball game live, even if it's slow.
Yeah.
There's something just nice about it. The next days, Nick won. He brutalized me, which is fine because South Carolina sucks, and I like laughing at them. Fishman says, "What about hockey? What about it? It's there. It's fun to watch in the playoffs, but it's just kind of blah." Avatar Dude says, "Add everyone now." You know what? If you've sent me a friend request, I will certainly think about it. Sweet. Well, I had a good time. You had a good time. We all had good times. We're gonna peace out now, guys. It was a pleasure. Thanks a lot. We'll see you guys in the next stream. Remember, you can watch the other live stream going on right now. That'll be going till probably about 6, so for another 2 more hours. That's exciting. Also, you can follow the Mahalo Video Games team on Twitter @VideoGames, and of course, you can follow me at Twitter @JWWallE. I'll be there answering any questions you might have, responding to anything, also letting you know when more live streams are coming up. That's what that Twitter's there for. So it's been a pleasure, Nick. It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
See you guys later.